Hi, it's Katherine with Salt and Lake Global, coming to you on a cold, blustery, wintry day here in Michigan. I just left the State Board of Education, where I provided comment today on not just the matter that so many of us have been talking about, the education standards that really do absolutely disregard the values of religious people, especially Christians, Jews, Muslims, and many others across our state. But I also spoke about something that was introduced just this morning, where they were discussing history of Indigenous people very much through a traditional Marxist critical theory lens, and suggesting this should be taught to children across our state. And the story that I shared with the board today was the story of Eli Parker. During the American Civil War, he served as General Grant, the Union officer's right-hand man, and he happened to be a Seneca Indian. And he was there at Appomattox Courthouse the day the Civil War ended. And when Robert E. Lee, the Confederate general, walked down the stairs after signing the treaty that ended the war, he happened to see this man with brown skin, black hair, and he paused for a moment and said, "Well, at least there's one real American here." And without missing a beat, Officer Parker responded quickly and said, "We are all Americans here." And I reminded the board that it's the things that we share, the values that unite us, that make us Americans, not constantly using differences to drive the wedge deeper. I reminded them of what our state constitution also says, that religion, morality, and knowledge, being necessary for good governance and the happiness of mankind, the means of education shall forever be encouraged. These are the real purposes of education in Michigan, and it's what matters. And the board needs to stop treating disparately those who hold a different view, whether they're Christians, whether they're members of the board who are sharing a different political view, whether they're a minority of any kind. It seems that all have a voice except those who ascribe to a Judeo-Christian worldview. And it's so important that we remember what Eli Parker said, that we are all Americans here.